Hello people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Kashish and today's topic is to discuss about how I did my prep in real time for cracking cabin crew interview and how you guys can do it too. I'll be discussing about how I tracked my BMI to how I cracked my group discussions and PI, and you guys can do it too in real time. So yeah, let's begin. Okay, so we'll start with the first thing first, and that is tracking your BMI, which is actually ignored by most of the people, and I don't want you guys to do that. So, tracking your BMI is actually very much important because I have seen many people getting rejected for the very same reason, and I don't want you guys to get rejected for something like this. In my case, I was actually at the minimum requirement of the BMI. It means I was at the edge, and I actually tracked my BMI a month before my interview. You guys can also do it too if you guys are actually planning that now I'll be start giving my cabin crew interviews. So you may start your diet from today. You may check your weight, your height, and just start tracking that every single week. Yes, exactly, you heard it right, every single week, because I did that too. I tracked my weight every single week, and that has actually helped me in getting a BMI of 19.1. I'm happy for me, and I want you guys to track that and get selected. Especially, I don't want you guys to get rejected for this very particular reason, because that's actually embarrassing and that's actually make you feel like, oh no, shit, why? So just be prepared for that as well. So yeah, track your BMI every single week. Even if you are trying to give your interview after a week, just track your BMI every single day, and yeah, you're good to go. Okay, so now I'll be talking about my interview preparations, which I personally did. See, talking about the very first thing, I did not actually consume any random video which I saw on the internet, either on Instagram or on YouTube. I was actually very much conscious about the video I am consuming, the content I am consuming from any YouTube or any Instagram creator. And I would personally suggest you guys to follow those accounts whose accounts are personally about aviation or hospitality or their cabin crew journeys. That particular page or that particular creator will help you to find out what they actually ate, what their communication is exactly about, how these guys talk, how these guys carry themselves, which is basically the grooming part. So these things actually help me, and I would highly suggest you guys to follow those kind of pages rather than seeing any random video on the internet done by any cabin crew or any aviation person or something. It's actually getting dark and you can see the degradation of my video. Okay, so now we'll start with the group discussion. The first thing which I did was I spoke first. Okay, this is actually very much important to start a group discussion. If they said that you can start within a few seconds, be the first one to start the group discussion. That will actually help. That will show initiative and your mind power. Okay, so I actually started my group discussion. The second thing which I can tell you is the content which you will consume. The group discussion topic can very much vary from that. I've consumed a lot of videos on the internet, but the question which I got was completely different from the topics which I have prepared for. My question was, what is your favorite shopping app and why? Well, my answer was Meesho, and I told them that I belong from a middle class family and Meesho is very much affordable. So basically, I told them about the advantages of Meesho, and I have also included an example. Okay, let it be anything you have ordered from Meesho and you got it so much right. So you can give that example and you can frame it like, so this is why I prefer Meesho on any other shopping apps. Okay, so now I'll be very much honest with you guys. The most important thing which has actually helped me in cracking my interview or throughout my college life is ChatGPT. Okay, so I basically asked ChatGPT to create my resume. I basically asked my ChatGPT to tell me a very important, like very few of the very important group discussion topics, the very common interview questions asked for a cabin crew role and everything. And ChatGPT actually helped me. If you are not using ChatGPT, just download it and start using it. You might find it a bit, haywire to use, but it is actually great. At start, I was also very much skeptical about the AI thing, and like how uh, difficult it was for me to use, because writing something down and it. Okay, so yeah, but ChatGPT has actually helped me a lot. You guys can also get your resumes made, get it checked, and it will also help you in writing profile or anything about your achievements or any events in which you have performed. You want to get it right in brief and everything. ChatGPT is there to help you. Once you get your resume made by ChatGPT, see the strengths which it wrote. Okay, try finding out what you can exactly say if the interviewee asks you about those certain skills. That why have you actually wrote that? See, in my case, I have actually written teamwork, leadership, but I actually performed those skills in my previous experiences, though it be schooling or in graduation or at my works at my workplace. So it was kind of easy for me, but you can do ChatGPT, and I have actually done ChatGPT for all these things as well, to to polish my answers while framing. So what you can actually do, if the ChatGPT gave you a strength called leadership, you can ask ChatGPT that tell me why leadership plays a very vital role in a cabin crew, or how leadership is important. The ChatGPT will give you a certain answer in brief only. Just try memorizing it. Just try to remember that while you were giving the interview, and here you are selected. Okay, trust me on this. ChatGPT is very much important. Growing with AI is equally important. Okay, so yeah, do ChatGPT. Ask him about the sample questions. Ask him about the very common interview questions. You can ask him about the group discussion topics. You can ask him to reframe your resume. You can ask him to write down your cover letter and mind it. That will actually help. If you want a reference about the resume, that how it should look, here's mine. Okay. And yeah, these were a few tips which I have actually followed, and I believe that it will help you guys too. I want you guys to have a quick summary about what we have discussed in the video. So we'll start with, you need to track your BMI every single week if you're preparing a month before giving your interview, and every single day if you have just a week left. Second, you need to be honest with the interviewee about your answers and try giving real life examples. Okay. The third is that ask Chat ask ChatGPT to help you with every sort of thing, with each and every question. Trust me, that will actually help you. That will transform your journey into hustle to very easy and very smart work, just in a single click. So yeah, just be ready, prepare for your interview very much well, and I'm here to cheer you guys. If you still have any doubts, you guys can ask me. I'll make a separate video answering all those doubts, and I'm also trying to write down all the solutions, all the answers which I have for your questions. So, yeah, we'll meet you in the very next video. Till then, bye bye. See you.